All right, so I decided to make a video, start to finish, basically going from starting the helicopter and then flying, of course. So the whole thing might be a little boring, so brace yourself. This is a 90 engine that Tony actually did for me, and it's a beautifully flying machine. Right now the governor gain is at 65, so let's see how this does. Okay. All right, before I do anything I gotta turn it on and bind it, or I mean, let it communicate and initialize with my, and I leave it untouched, try not to move it until I see the swash move. I have that. I checked my controls, everything working. On throttle hold I have my idle set, so all I will just do is put my starter in, open the fuel line, and give the glow igniter a little bit of a go, and that is all it takes to start the engine. That's it. Half a turn, it fires up. If your engine and your system, your pipe, all your your fuel system is set up correctly, all your plumbing is good, that's all it should take to start an engine. Nothing more than that. So there we go. Engine's on. Let's take it to the flying line, and put it in the air. Here's my whiplash. I don't know if y'all can see it. And this is the field I fly in. It's in an outlet. So if there's any DFW area people watching, come join me fly. It's fun here. Throttle hold off. My trim is where my engine can sustain idle. So I have that trim a little higher than center, so that's to sustain idle. If I go down, it'll kill the engine. That's the way it's set up in my JR. It'll be different for different radios. So now I'm gonna spool it up. One thing also to note, I don't know if I can tell you this or not right now, if you can see it on the video or not, but if you go into your throttle curves icon, governor wants me to put it at 30% flat, but my throttle curve is not at 30% flat. I go start from bottom. This is my idle where it's sitting right now, and then the rest is my ramp up. That is because I don't want it to have a hot start, because with the governor, if I fly, come back, and I switch off throttle hold again, I want to fly again on the same instant, on the same initialization procedure, like that one flight time, it will have a hot start. So to prevent that, I have to keep a ramp up. That's what I changed since the last video, when I said that I'll be changing and putting soft start in after I've flown, come back, check the fuel level, and I want to fly again. I want to have soft start then too. Icon will not have soft start if you don't have that ramp up. That said, see, it's gonna go slowly up, and when it's at its RPM, it's gonna go engage the governor. And there is the governor. There we have it. Idle up 2. I straight up go to idle up 2. You want to see the power? It's pretty much tuned. I mean, it's not at the, it's not at the power band limit, but I don't need it to be. It's in a 600 size engine, helicopter. It doesn't need to be on crazy power mode. I can definitely get a lot more power out of it, but if I don't need it right now, there's no point putting the engine through it. I'm coming down at about 200 degrees or 205 degrees, I think. Do you hear any bog? Because there isn't any. Judge how much collective I need for that. I'm not that good. Alright, let's see where we are at on the fuel level. We're about done. My main tank is about empty, so I'm gonna go and do an auto. Not the softest landing, but I'm gonna stick with it.